Hey there, hiking friends, it's Kelly again. And today I'm checking in from Lake Lopez, California in the southeast end of San Luis Obispo County, just outside of Arroyo Grande. Today I'm going to be checking out the Whittenberg Trail to the Encinal campground. Let's check it out. Okay, so according to the Trails app, I'm about 8/10 of a mile into the hike, 17 minutes and counting from the trailhead. Didn't film too much so far because it's pretty boring. It's just a flat service road. Haven't gotten onto the actual trail part of the trail yet. I seem to have stumbled upon some sort of an amphitheater here. They probably have like Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts camps here, and you know, they have little shows. You have a big fire right there in the fire pit, do little skits or musical acts, but be sure to be prepared. Okay, so I'm 1.2 miles into this thing, and I guess the Whittenberg Trail becomes the Duna Vista Trail at this point. But I don't even know why they call it the Whittenberg Trail, because it's just an access road. It should be called the Whittenberg Road. But anyway, I'm now on the trail, ready to go to Encinal Campground. Yay! Okay, all right, so we're at the junction of the Duna Vista and the Encinal Trail. I guess this is where I turn off to head up to the Encinal campground, because as far as I know, this is a hike-in, boat-in only access camp. So I guess it kind of weeds out the riffraff. Anyway, onward and upward. here I am on the spine here, and I guess I was supposed to go the other way. I guess I should have looked at the map. I got turned around. Anyway, I'm at the plateau. The lake surrounds this little stretch of land on both sides. Went up that big hill for nothing. All right, when all else fails, follow directions. All right, this has to be it. This has to be. This is the Encinal campground on the other side of the mountain, the other arm of the lake. Oh man, oh, that was hard. First 2.5 miles were mostly flat, but the last mile and change was fucking uphill. And then about a 1/4 mile downhill to here. Holy shit, I am pooped. Okay, here I am at the Encinal campground at Lopez Lake. I just had a nice rest for about 15 minutes or so. Drank some water, ate an apple, and I feel better now. I was pretty tired. According to the trail app that I've been using, all trails, I've already gone over 5 miles because of my little accidental detour at the top of the spine there. So anyway, I'm gonna go down to the water, take a couple of pictures, and I gotta head back up the trail. It's already pushing 3 o'clock. I don't want to be here too late. All right, so I just spent a few minutes over the Encinal campground right up there. Very interesting place. Not a whole lot of amenities. There is one fire pit, and lots of space to camp, and no running water, no electricity, and I guess a pit to shit in, or piss in, whatever. Anyway, oh look, there's a boat. How about that? I was wondering if it was accessible. I guess not too many people venture to this part of the lake right now, seeing as it's only at 43% and all. Anyway, I gotta start back up the trail. It's already after 4 o'clock and it took me almost 2 hours to get here, so I gotta get out of here.
People have to shake up. I saw me sing, sing, sing. Well then. And the sound sensation come from the nation. Check this out.
Alright, Willfield. Okay. I'm just about back to the French camp. So, which means I'm out of the actual trail section, back onto the access road, which means I have about 1.3 miles to get back to the car, which is good, because I'm tired. I'm pushing a little over 3 hours on this thing now, so I'm ready to call it a day. I might even have to jump in the lake after this. Anyway, home stretch. All right, back to the car. My phone went dead before I could finish recording the hike and get all the stats, of course. Anyway, I'm guessing I did about 8 miles because the hike from beginning to end is about 7.1 miles, and with my little detour at the top of the spine, I'm pretty sure I did over 8. So anyway, I'm tired. Let's see, I started this, well, phone's dead, can't check the time. It was about a 3 hour and change odyssey here. The first mile or so is pretty boring. It's just an access road up to the French camp. And then once you start on the Duna Vista trail, then it starts to become like a regular trail. And it goes up and down a few times, and there's a few little cool vista spots at the lake. And then when you get to the Encinal trail, it's just all uphill for like another 1.5 miles or so. And then the last about 1/4 mile or so, 1/3 of a mile, is downhill back down to the other side. And that's where the campground is. But it was a pretty good hike. I had a good time. So from Lopez Lake, this is Kelly signing off. And remember, keep hiking.